Hello everybody and welcome to the latest train simulator video. Today you join me yet again inside the Pontypandy Railway Museum with our resident 20512 in Network South East livery next to the Network South East Mark II. It's 7 in the morning, it's an autumn day, very cold. We're going to get the 205 started up, running, and we're going to do a service along the line because, well, today's a reduced service day, so we're going to just be doing a stopping service with just the 205. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Let's get in. Being a bit naughty, I've used the emergency access point, the door. Let's get that closed, and let's get the handle sealed. There we go. Right. So we're going to turn on the instrument. Oh, sorry. First, before we do that, let's get back out. There we go. Let's open the battery box. Close the switch. And we're back in the cab. Brilliant. Okay, let's close the door. It's flipping freezing today at Pontypandy Railway Museum. Big open space, so yeah. Right, let's get the instrument lights on. Let's get the key in and let's go to neutral. And let's do a quick fire bell test. And let's get the engine started once it's finished priming, which can be seen there when that reaches the required pressure. In the meantime, we're going to set our blinds to white. So, yeah, welcome to the Pontypandy Railway Museum. Got the usual stock here. We've moved our two slip coaches from the carriage sidings here. Let's go. I'm going to give you a quick tour of the carriage sidings because they're full up. So we've got this is just coupled because it was a shunt and it's practicality, but they're not. That's not usually coupled as a rake. We've got our two 6-wheeler coaches, Great Western livery. We've got our concertinas, and except the slips that you just seen in the museum. We've got the Pullmans, which is divided into one long rake and two coaches coupled to concertinas. Got our BR Mark 1 in green rake, and then we've got our rail tour rake, which is comprised of, well, it's divided into two halves, and they're Mark 3's in intercity livery. Yeah, so that's the contents of the carriage sidings. So let's go back to the museum, and we're ready to start the engine now. The lights have turned off because it's 7:15. That's a bit naughty of the people. Well, let's turn our lights on then. You're not really going to see much for the visitors when they arrive at the museum because it's quite a gloomy day. Anyway, let's get the unit started. There we go. Put the EP brake into EP full service and let it build some air. Going to put the cab. Well, I'll put the cab heaters on. Yeah. So it's a gloomy day today in the museum, especially without the flipping lights. I've got to tell the museum, well, the person in charge of the lights, whoever that is, I've got to tell them off for turning them off so early. Let's get the. Well, not yet. We need to change ends because the rear still got the white lines. So I need to set them to red first. The O3's been started as well because it's going to be doing some shunting later, so they're getting the engine warmed up. That's his name is Jerry because I say so. Yes, yeah, that's NCB. Right, it's Colton NCB number 1, XBR Class 03. Anyway. We're slowly building up air pressure. We've built up a fourth of what we need. So in the meantime, let's have a look at what other. If I move the brake handle in 8 cam, does it move? I did think it was a bit weird. Anyway, so yeah, so we've got our lovely Mark II. So you get a little look inside. We've got the 37. Got our fitted GW vans. Got our FXAs. FVX, sorry, not FXA. Got Terry. And we've already got some of the first visitors in the morning. The museum opens quite early for people to be able to enjoy it for as long as they like. And then over here we've got well, some of the blue Mark 1s we've taken out just to have more space in the museum. And well, the Govs. The Govs, which, yeah. And then we've got Riley's little project, which is well, I mean, most of you will know what this tender is from, especially with that livery, and it's not Flying Scotsman, it's Flying Scotsman class. That's all I'm going to say. But there is a certain new build going on in there, which you will see very soon. And these are just some Mark 2s and Mark 1s that are in there. Well, not these, sorry, these, which are in need of being fixed up. And then, yeah, in the museum we've got the usual stock. Say David sitting here gracefully, the private owner stuff, the 07, and the slips, which look amazing. The 03's got, the 03's engine is nice and warm. Yeah, we're doing quite well on the air side of things. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to change cab. Just wasted like 2 minutes of air of it anyway. And we're going to change ends. Because we need to do the blinds, which are 2 reds. And the other red got 2 reds. Good. Let's set the lights on, close that up, and turn off the light. We go back to the front cab. Let's get everything on again, shall we? Let's get our lights on. There we go. And let's get the cab heating on. Just seen someone move very fast down there. Is it a visitor? Yeah. Off he goes again. He's identical to the same man that's over there. Anyway. Yeah, building air pressure. It is building, isn't it? I don't know. It seems to. I haven't broken it, have I? Anyway, yeah, so it's quite a tall cab, this. What we're also going to do is turn on the, well, not yet, but okay. That's the saloon lighting, and then the ETH, that's, and then you turn it on here. Yeah, just checking, because it's a cold day, so we need to get the heating on for the passengers as well. Okay. We're going to set our route, which is straight out through there and into the bay platform. Well, I mean, technically they're both. Well, no. Anyway, right. Yeah, so the air's nearly built up. We're gonna, because we're on a flat, we're gonna start releasing our handbrake. Firmly released. Good. Right, the next thing is we're going to remove the paddle. This unit is now ready to move. The paddle will now be removed. as you can see, I'm now saying that the unit is ready to move. Right, the next step is just going to get the lot off, brakes off, and we're going to do a quick brake test. Whilst the unit finishes it building up its air. Right, so we've built up the required, so I'm going to do EP full service test, EP release test, Westinghouse partial application test, Westinghouse release test, and we're going to do the emergency test. And the emergency release test. Perfect. So, forwards, horn. The horn on a 205. Let's just get the brakes fully off. So the windscreen's steaming up, which is annoying. That's because of the heating, but anyway. Off we go. Right. Yeah, it's quite difficult to see. Right. If I open this window a little bit. Right. Got to get ready to stop. Yep. You can see a bit better now the window's open. There we go. Right, await instructions. What are my instructions? Proceed when ready. Okay. Lovely. Yeah, having the window open a tad is doing the trick. Right, and we've got to stop here again at the stop board. We've got permission to, this is a permanently, the signal is permanently at danger. Whistle before proceeding. And we're clear into Pontypandy. Do love a good 205. You can see the moon. It's almost full moon there. Moon? What was that? Jenny does it. and gently into Pontypandy. Look at the sun. Beautiful. I'm being a bit useless with this window, aren't I? But yeah, pulling into the bay platform. There's our NCB coach. Gently does it. And there's our 08 with the bolsters behind it. There we go, beautiful. Right, so we're going to set these to red. Going to go into emergency to dump the pressure. We need to go into off and release the valve. Right, now we need to go over to this side and we need to open up this cabinet. We need to turn on the saloon lighting, is currently off, so it needs to come on, and then we need to unisolate electrical train heating and turn it on. There we go, that will rev the engine slightly. Right, change ends. Right, we need to set these to white. There we go. Turn on the bulbs. There we go, and let's just go into EP full service, get the cab on. So that is this cab on, this is the trailer of course. The handbrake is on, let's get the heaters going for us. Right, what's this auxiliary cupboard have in it? Does it also have the ETH heating? No, it's only got saloon lighting. Is the saloon lighting... Okay, so it's... Wow, so there's a local... So if I turn it off here, is it on in one and off in the other? No, so I think that's... But just going to keep it off. Yeah, right. Right, so we're going to... signal has cleared us, so just going to get the passengers on. Get ready for the guard's buzzer for departure, and we're cleared down to Hatchworth. Oh, it's already starting to steam up. Well, tough shit then. There we go. Guards told us to go. He's given us the right of way. Off we go. Let's have an outside departure. And gently does it. Passing the semaphores and departing Pontypandy. There we go. I'm going to open a window a tad again. Oh, yeah, this hasn't got the emergency exit. Right. Right, let's open this. Let's open that window actually. Open it a tad. There we go. And let's have a bit of outside flash, shall we? And off we go. Brilliant. Lovely unit, this. Can't hear the motors or the engine or anything. Lovely. This thing has a top speed of 75 miles an hour, if I remember correctly. Doesn't say it up there. What is there? Some kind of weird cabinet thing. So yeah, time to fly down the Pontypandy. The top speed today will be 75 miles an hour because there's an 80 mile an hour section and we're a 75 unit. And our next stop is Hatchworth, which I've set the points incorrectly for. So we're going into the platform. You can hear the axles rolling away. Come on. There we go. And we're approaching Hatchworth. This is the distant. So we're going to power off now. And let's get the brakes coming on a little bit. And stop. Might overshoot a tad. Although this thing does have tread brakes, so the braking rate will include, yeah, we've overshot a tad. I can't see what I'm doing. Right, time to turn off the heater, or just open the bloody window. Can't see what I'm doing. Bugger. I don't know what I did there. Thank you. This time actually stopping. What a bloody nightmare. There we go. Right. So it's a better compromise to turn off the heaters and close the window. Right. Right, off we go. Bit more power. There we go, full power. Gently does it. We've got 25 coming up. There we go. Power. And you can do 60 in this area. There we go. Level crossing, Hatchworth level crossing. Already got a fly on the flipping windscreen. There we go. The next station is Salton Bay. There's still some people having a nice holiday, so we'll have to stop to pick them up. And let's get the brakes coming on. Pulling into Salton Bay. Easy does it. And stop. Next station is Littleton by Sea. Hopefully we'll depart Salton Bay soon. Yeah, off we go. And off we go, full power. Time to pick up some speed before Littleton by Sea. See the moon beautifully there in the distance. Very hazy day, misty. Not a very good day to be out and about, to be honest. A nice day to stay at home. I'll have a nice ride inside a lovely warm train like this is. Also, I hope if the heating doesn't work, the passengers should tell us, and then we can take it to Greendale Shed so they can have a look. Late when we get to Greendale, we're going to change ends, and then we're going to do a special test down the Balamory tramway, and we will terminate at the bay platform at Brynarth, where we will turn off the unit and keep it there until later in the day. Right, we're going to coast now because we're approaching Littleton by Sea. We don't really need much more power. Make a light brake application. The distance was clear, so we've got nothing to worry about. Going to ease it down to 45. And put the brakes on a bit harder. Arriving into Littleton by Sea. And doors. Not that you open in real life, it's just slam doors. Let's get the route set. We need the route set correctly. Including Brynarth and Balamory. And into Greendale platform 2. There we go. There we go, we're clear to depart. Lovely. Got a green signal out of Littleton. This is the colour light signal controlled portion of the preserved route. The next station is Strawberry Lane. This is the Littleton by Sea Viaduct. See the lake underneath. Littleton by Sea Tunnel. And we're in the double track section at 80 miles an hour. A peaceful wooded section this. Strawberry Lane is in 1.5 miles more or less, so we've got plenty of time to get to about 60 miles an hour, and then we'll coast. $60 miles an hour. High idle is on, and gently brake. By the way, the reason I'm standing here is because I want you guys to see the signal go to yellow once we pass the next one. Because these are automatic signals in the double track section. As you can see, the 2 white stripes. They clear when we release the block. There you go. I've done it again. That means don't open the door to the guard. Bugger. Done it again, flipping it. So from paying attention to the signals. This is Strawberry Lane. I'm going to be extra quick, just slam the brakes on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Right, doors. EP release. EP apply, Westinghouse release. Off we go. Come on. There you go. Time to pick up some speed. The next stop is Elmsden Canal Halt. Hopefully we'll get to around 60 again. We're about a mile away from Elmsden. And going to put the brakes on now. The feathers on the signal are off. Not going onto the other line or the other junction. Well, or the coal loading junction rather. Not junction, siding. Any of the foot crossings guarded. And off we go. There's the model APT there. Bird crapped on the signal. And on himself apparently, that's lovely. Next station is Brynarth. I'm going to try something with the heaters. Oops. Oh. I know the window's going to fog up, but I wonder if it fogs up from the outside. Can't really tell at the moment. Got the 60 warning here with the permanent AWS ramp. And there's a 60, and we're approaching Brynarth. Oh god. Oh no, you can't tell from the outside. I need my windows back. Please, thank you. There you go, much better, thank you. So many mosquitoes. Clean, thank you. The one about mosquitoes, there's one in real life right in front of me. Triple points here. Move up more. There. Enough. If you're wondering what the feather's for, that's for Riley's Works. So if we were to go into Riley's Works, the feather will turn on. Let me set the points up so it will actually do it. There you go. But because we're not, it won't. Right, are we clear to depart? Yep. Next stop is Balamory. Departed Brynarth. If I say Collett's Hill at any point, I'm sorry. This used to be called Collett's Hill on the route, but then when we made the massive update, it was changed. So my brain does reference the Collett Hill blueprint occasionally. So yeah, Balamory and then Greendale. And then we're turning around up to Brynarth via the tramway. Right, the feather is on as it should be for the tramway, as in for the avoider, not the tramway. Later we will need the feather off of course, as we're going through the tramway, which is of course also protected with the detonators, so that if the points aren't set correctly, the driver will instantly be notified regardless of the weather or the visibility, and he can slam the brakes on, because you can only traverse the tramway with authorised vehicles. The Thumper is, well, we're doing a test now to see if it's a possibility to use it on that service, and authorised vehicles are basically non-bogeyed vehicles, so basically tank engines, shunters, and of course they have to be escorted by police to make sure no one gets in the way and gets injured. There we go, holding speed nicely at 60 miles an hour. The repeater for the first crossing is off, which is good. Throttle off now. Whistle board. And a tad of brakes. We've got a 1970s preserved crossing there. And just going to stop a bit further along. The crossing is down and the crossing signal is clear. Clear to depart. Balamory Town signal 07 is clearing us through the level crossing. The level crossing shall now lift. And you'll also see the repeater go to danger when we pass the next crossing. There you go. So, just got to go Balamory North Junction, then the Greendale Hump, and we can stop, change ends, and go down the tramway. So on the tramway, I'm gonna keep them like that. Got a scheduled stop at the tramway. This is already a 3-aspect signal. Controlling the level crossing. Well, 2 level crossings actually. Balamory North Junction we're cleared through. You can see the Greendale hump. And we pass the junction. We're going to throttle off now, and we're just going to let the hump take our speed. Need some extra braking for the downhill. Platform 2. Greendale level crossing is clear. Signal's already been cleared for our reversing, which is good, and we're just going to stop here. Brilliant. Okay. So we're going to put the tail lights on this end. I usually take them off not to blind me, but it's fine, they're not that bright. Right, we've got everything. It's a bit wonky, that. Let's do a bit there. Move them up a bit more. There, right. Key out. EP valve off. Change end. Ah, oh, this feels lovely to have the engine behind me again. Let's get these on white. No, that's black. There we go. And the headlights on, of course. And when the guard clears us, we can depart. We've been cleared through Greendale. I'm going down to Brynarth, where the service will terminate. Come on, guard. Clear me. I want to go. There we go, thank you. Going nice to the engine. Off indicator is lit. Level crossing is obviously down and the signal is clear. We need all the power we can get to got the hump. Lovely. Okay, so we need to... we've got a single yellow into Balamory. Feather is off. We've got to get ready to hear the detonators. We are, of course, cleared through though, so we don't have to stop. And in we go into the Balamory tramway. Gonna coast. There go the detonators. Brilliant, the 4 detonators. Right, we're going to gently brake now because we're approaching the tramway. Permanent AWS with AWS cancelling sign and AWS end. These signals will not be protected by automatic warning system. Entering the tramway. Just performing a test with the 205. And we can't forget, we entered Balamory with a single yellow. So Balamory will be red, where we will have to stop because we have a scheduled stop. Oh, bugger. Lights are off. They're still off. Brilliant. The reason the engine revs up to high idle when I go into off is because the heating's on. Going to be a bit naughty and go second. I mean, this is how you're meant to do it. Right. was not my intention. That was not my intention. Rather, when the signaller clears us, we can proceed. There we go. Nice outside the patch would be nice. I forgot a name. Dillis. This is the start of automatic warning system again. As you can see there, AWS starts again. This is Balamory Beach. And then we've got to hear the exit detonators as well. Keep on turning on the wiper. Detonator should be going off any time now. There you go. Gone through the detonators. Now, they must be placed again, obviously, to protect future trains. And we're just going to coast now. Perhaps give it a little power. They're on a stall. Should be going to platform 3. We are indeed. Really cool station. Very nice. Made it. So we're going to open the doors, and we're going to shut down the I keep on saying locomotive, but I mean unit. Right, I'm going to do the emergency brakes from the outside so you can hear them. Right, and now all we need to do is, well, we're going to turn on the handbrake. Guys, just confirming the doors are closed. Handbrake is now on. Stop the engine. To turn off and isolate ETH and saloon lighting. Gonna turn them off, go into off. Brilliant. Put the padlock, we're no longer capable to move. And we're going to close this cabinet. Right. Still got air. We're going to change ends. Turn off them lights. And now we're going to go into the battery. Hopefully I'll be able to find it. Somewhere around there. It's there, okay. There it was. Sorry, the platform's in the way. And I can't do anything about it. That's a door. So somewhere around here should be the battery isolator. There it was. Nope. Do something else. There we go, there it is. Okay. Is a way of putting it. Why did the AWS go off? Right. Anyway, so everyone, thank you for joining me on this lovely run on the Pontypandy Railway. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye everyone.